All right, UNC fans, look, I know that you guys are still, I know, well, I'm a UNC fan too, so I'm with you guys. I know we're still, I know we're still part of this. I know we're victims, a part of this April Fool's prank by Roy Williams to retire, because I still don't believe it. Okay. I just still don't believe this dude came out of nowhere, was like, I'm retiring on April Fool's Day. Okay. So to heal my pain, I'm just going to say that Roy Williams pulled the greatest April Fool's prank in sports history. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. But jokes aside, UNC, we have our new basketball head coach, and his name is Hubert Davis. So Hubert Davis is the new North Carolina basketball head coach. He was the assistant coach under Roy Williams for 9 seasons. And get this, this is pretty interesting. He's the first ever Black UNC basketball head coach in program history. So, salute to him for that. He played for UNC from 1988 to 1992. He was drafted in the first round of the NBA by the New York Knicks. He spent 12 seasons in the NBA with 6 different organizations, and he also has experience as a college basketball analyst. And the source for this was Jeff Borzell, ESPN staff writer. So you know what, Nate? Let me start off with this first. Since when it comes to college basketball, I'm a UNC fan. First of all, congratulations to Hubert Davis. A lot. There were obviously a lot of like rumors like that. Most likely the UNC was going to hire somebody within the UNC family, which I thought was probably the best decision. So I'm happy. I do like this. I do like this signing, man. I do. I do like Hubert Davis because it keeps that Roy Williams it keeps that Roy Williams kind of um identity around the UNC basketball team. It keeps that identity because you have his assistant coach who's been his assistant coach for 9 seasons, By 9 seasons, you kind of figure out what Roy Williams is all about. Now, Hubert Davis, again, I think it'll be really unfair to compare Hubert Davis to Roy Williams, considering the fact that Roy Williams has done so much for UNC basketball. So I think it would be really unfair. But I really am interested to see how Hubert Davis does. Okay. And I think he's going to do a very good job with this team. You know, Obviously, I feel like recruitment is going to be a little bit less this year due to the fact that Roy Williams is not going to be there. And a lot of players join UNC to play for Roy Williams, just like a lot of players join Duke to play for Coach K. A lot of players join I believe it's Kentucky. I believe Calipari is Kentucky. Hang on a second. I just want to get my facts right. A lot of players join. Yeah, Kentucky. A lot of players join the University of Kentucky to play for John Calipari. Um, so, so to be honest with you, Nate, I wish Hubert Davis the best of luck. I want to compare him to Roy Williams, but I think this was one of the best signings they could make. I was going the way I was thinking about it was if you're gonna stay within the UNC family, right? One of the favorites was Jerry Stackhouse, the NBA player, because he played for UNC. I said the biggest long shot I think was going to be Vince Carter. I said that was the biggest long shot for me, Vince Carter, because Vince Carter played for UNC. He played 20 plus years in the NBA, and he ended up retiring. So I thought Vince Carter would have been a big long shot, but I felt like it was still a possibility. But I like Hubert Davis becoming a head coach. It keeps that identity. And Hubert Davis has done a great job as an assistant coach for UNC. I mean, I bet if you ask a lot of his former players, they'll tell you nothing but good things about Hubert Davis. I'm very aware of Hubert Davis because I've always seen him on the bench next to Roy. But let's be honest with you, Nate. There isn't going to be a man to replace Roy Williams. If you're looking for the replacement of Roy Williams, you're never going to find it, because he's done so much for UNC basketball. But I believe with Hubert Davis coming into the UNC basketball program, I believe there is a lot of things to be excited about. Having a new head coach and playing for him for his first year. And who knows if Hubert Davis ends up building his own legacy in UNC. Think about how cool it would be for you to say, "Look, I was part of his first ever year in basketball." So obviously, the past few years for Roy Williams, it didn't go the way he wanted him to. It's not. I don't think really it was anything his fault. But hopefully, Hubert Davis can end up leading UNC basketball to the way it used to be. So with that being said, high expectations. Big shoes to fill, but I do have confidence in Hubert Davis, and I do wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Best of luck to Hubert Davis. You mentioned that he was an assistant coach under Roy Williams, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's very familiar with his coaching style too. So that
Yeah,
could
for the
also help
past
him.
9 seasons. For the past 9 seasons, he's been the assistant
Yeah,
coach.
yeah. So obviously, he's very familiar with Roy Williams. He knows his coaching style. So maybe he'll actually pass that down for for as long as he's the coach there. He also played for UNC, like you said. So yeah, I absolutely love the idea of players becoming coaches. Personally, me, and I'm not trying to take a shot at coaches who didn't play the game. They're also really very, very, very intelligent people. But a lot of people would rather prefer a coach who played the game than
Right.
someone who didn't. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I'm not trying to take a shot at those coaches that didn't play the
Nah, I
game. They're
completely
very
agree with
smart people. But that's just what people prefer. They played the game. Same thing with we talked about it before with front office executives. We love the idea of players becoming front office executives for teams and for leagues and all that stuff. It's a very, very great idea, especially very popular fields. I know we talked about what do you call it? Ken Griffey Jr. became a senior advisor for MLB and all that kind of stuff. So we absolutely love the idea of players coming back and doing these, becoming coaches, becoming front office executives, and honoring the legacy that they left behind so many years ago. It's really cool. But yeah, like you said, he has a lot of shoe to fill. UNC could help bring this UNC team to great heights once again. I know they won a few years ago, but ever since then, it hasn't really looked good for them. So, with that being said, I do wish Hubert Davis the best of luck at UNC. I hope he can get UNC over that hump and get them to those new heights. And yeah, I'm very excited to see this play out.